Greetings, Days of Our Lives fans. It's your go-to source for all the dramatic updates, TV Days Drama Digest, here to bring you a deep dive into one of the most intriguing storylines unfolding on DOL right now. Today, we have a burning question that has fans buzzing. Will Sarah leave Salem? And what does this mean for Xander and his complicated love life? Could Gwen return and take her place in Xander's heart? There are rumors circulating that actress Lindsey Godfrey, who plays Sarah Horton, might be leaving the show, and this could have major consequences for the residents of Salem. Let's break down the storylines surrounding Sarah, Xander, and Gwen and discuss how these potential exits and returns could reshape the drama in Salem. Sarah's current struggles. Hospitalized and hiding a secret, as we all know, Sarah Horton has been struggling with some serious issues in recent months. She's been through a whirlwind of emotional turmoil, and it seems like the stress is finally catching up with her. Most recently, Sarah had a severe allergic reaction to one of the cakes from Sweet Bits, leaving her hospitalized. While Sarah has insisted that she's fine, we all know that this is far from the full story. The lingering tension between her and Xander, coupled with her hidden secrets, suggests that there's more going on than meets the eye. It's clear that Sarah is going through a personal crisis, but it's not just her health that's at stake. Sarah's relationship with Xander has been under strain for a while now, and her recent actions are only adding fuel to the fire. Xander has always been a character who has struggled to find solid footing in his personal life, and Sarah's behavior is not helping. Despite Sarah's claim that she loves Xander, she seems to be more focused on trying to fix what she sees as his flaws than on supporting him emotionally. This complex dynamic has left Xander feeling increasingly isolated, and it seems like Sarah's approach to their relationship is only making things worse. The question on everyone's mind is, how much longer can Sarah and Xander's relationship survive? The tension between them is palpable, and with Sarah's actions growing more unpredictable, it's possible that this marriage may be on the brink of collapse. If Sarah continues to make decisions that distance her from Xander emotionally, she might end up pushing him further away, perhaps even to the point of no return. Xander's struggle. The pain of being let down again. Xander Kyriakis has always been a character caught between his desire for love and the constant betrayal he faces. Despite his tough exterior, Xander is a deeply sensitive man who craves acceptance and affection, especially from the people closest to him. Throughout his time in Salem, Xander has faced abandonment and betrayal from almost every corner. His troubled relationship with his family, especially with his brother Philip, has always left him feeling like an outsider. In Sarah, Xander thought he had finally found someone who would stand by him. Someone who would fight for him when everyone else seemed to let him down. However, Sarah's recent behavior is throwing that belief into jeopardy. As viewers know, Sarah has always been somewhat of a free spirit, often making choices that seem to go against what's best for her and Xander. She's been vocal about her desire to fix Xander and has repeatedly tried to steer him away from his more reckless tendencies. But this constant fixing of Xander has only pushed him further away. The more Sarah tries to control his actions, the more Xander feels betrayed. It's not just about Sarah's actions anymore, it's about the feeling that Sarah values other people, including his family, more than she values him. Xander has seen firsthand what it feels like to be betrayed by people he loves, and Sarah's recent actions might just be the last straw. He's been lied to by countless people in his life, and if he discovers that Sarah has been hiding a huge secret from him, it could destroy him emotionally. If Sarah's betrayal is exposed, it's unlikely that Xander would be able to forgive her, at least not right away. His heart is already broken from years of disappointment, and this final blow might be too much for him to handle. Sarah's big secret. Could this be the end of Xander and Sarah? So, what exactly is the secret that Sarah is hiding? While the details are still unclear, it's safe to assume that it's something that could change the course of Xander and Sarah's relationship forever. If Xander were to find out that Sarah has betrayed him in a way that he could never forgive, it would completely shatter any hope for reconciliation. Xander has always been a character who is quick to forgive, but there are some things that are simply unforgivable. Sarah's decision to try to stop Xander from abusing his power by aligning him with his brother Philip only adds fuel to the fire. While her intentions might be noble, her actions are pushing Xander further into a corner. Xander's relationship with his brother has always been complicated, and the idea that Sarah is trying to guide him toward a relationship with Philip could feel like a betrayal in and of itself. Xander has been hurt by his family repeatedly, and it's difficult for him to trust that anyone, especially Sarah, has his best interests at heart. If Sarah's secret is revealed and Xander discovers that she's been keeping something this important from him, it could be the final straw that ends their relationship. Xander would never be able to understand why Sarah kept something so crucial from him, and the emotional fallout from this revelation would likely be devastating. In this scenario, it's not out of the realm of possibility that Xander would decide that he's better off without her, and he could push her out of his life for good. Could Sarah leave Salem with her daughter? If Sarah's relationship with Xander deteriorates to the point where she is no longer able to stay in Salem, it's likely that she would leave town with her daughter. Sarah's connection to Salem has always been tied to her family, and if she loses Xander and can no longer repair the damage she's done, it's possible that she might decide that leaving is the best option for both her and her daughter's well-being. The idea of Sarah leaving Salem also opens the door for the potential departure of actress Lindsey Godfrey from the show. While nothing has been confirmed yet, the rumors surrounding Godfrey's exit have left fans wondering if this could be the direction the show is heading. If Sarah does leave Salem, it would mark a dramatic turning point in her character's journey. She's been through so much, but ultimately, it seems that her inability to connect with Xander on a deeper emotional level may be what pushes her to leave. This exit could set the stage for a fresh start for Sarah. Perhaps a chance to rebuild her life elsewhere and give her daughter a more stable environment. But if she leaves Salem, it would also mark the end of one of the more complicated and passionate relationships on the show. Gwen's return. Will she fill the void in Xander's life? If Sarah leaves, the question arises, what happens next for Xander? Could Gwen return and fill the void that Sarah leaves behind? As we know, Gwen has a complicated history with Xander, but their chemistry is undeniable. While Gwen and Xander's relationship has had its fair share of ups and downs, there's no denying the deep connection they share. Could Gwen return to Salem and rekindle her romance with Xander? Gwen's return could certainly complicate things for Xander. If Sarah leaves town and Xander is left to pick up the pieces of his broken heart, Gwen's reappearance could serve as both a temptation and a challenge. Gwen knows Xander better than anyone, and her return could lead to some intense emotional moments between them. Whether they end up together or not remains to be seen, but Gwen's presence could very well be the catalyst for a new chapter in Xander's life. The return of Gwen would also create new opportunities for drama within the Kiriakis family. Xander has already been deeply hurt by his family's betrayal, and the introduction of Gwen into his life could open up old wounds, especially if their relationship complicates Xander's already strained bond with his brother Philip. Could Xander and Gwen's romance lead to more conflict within the Kiriakis family? And if Gwen returns, could she be the one to help Xander heal from the emotional damage caused by Sarah? What's next for Sarah, Xander, and Gwen? As the storyline unfolds, it's clear that Sarah's future in Salem is uncertain. If her marriage to Xander falls apart and she is forced to leave town, it will mark a major turning point in her character's arc. However, if Gwen returns to Salem, Xander's emotional journey is far from over. With the possibility of reconciliation or romance with Gwen, Xander's life is poised to take another dramatic turn. Will Sarah leave Salem with her daughter, unable to recover from the damage done to her relationship with Xander? Will Xander find solace in Gwen's arms, or will he remain heartbroken and alone? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The emotional fallout from this storyline will have lasting consequences for Xander, Sarah, and everyone around them. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.